Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for another Oracle and Tarot card reading. And this will be our weekly reading from March 11th through the 17th. And we are going to be doing Pick a Card. And the Pick a Card will be what you focus on for the week, for the goodness of all, for the betterment of yourself. This will be card number 1, which will be the Black Tourmaline. This will be card number 2, the African turquoise, and card number 3, which will be Angelite. And I've pre-shuffled these cards, asking God, angels, and light beings to give me the message for the highest good of all. So let's start with number 1, which is Black Tourmaline. And these are the newly released cards, the Archangel Animal Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. Very beautiful, magical, soft energy. We have the snake. And the snake says, live according to your divine essence. Okay. And the snakes are watched over by the elementals. Each animal has an archangel or two that watches over them. And reptiles, from what I've read, are being watched over by the elementals. So with this card coming up, what I'm getting from Spirit is you're asked to be very aware today because the snake card is bringing you a message that something is about to happen. Like, when you see a snake, on the ground, you have to be alert. Sometimes they sneak up on you. I know I have a lot of them here where I live, and they always catch you by surprise. You never notice them before they notice you. And it seems like, yes, this is to be very much aware of your surroundings this week. Are you ready to burst out of your skin and expand your life? You know how snakes shed skin? Well, you're about to shed some skin and become more of yourself. It's time to maybe plan a holiday, maybe get away, or maybe you're planning to move now that it's the spring. A lot of people that were settled in for the winter decide in the spring that they want to change of scenery and they decide to pick up house and move. There's going to be some type of an opportunity being presented to you this week. So be aware. It could come in the form of a dream, a message, an email. You may overhear somebody saying something. Maybe a song on the radio is going to point to this. But be very much aware of the signs and synchronicities, because if you're not and you're hustling and bustling and on overdrive like we always are, I have to catch myself too. You need to be fully aware so you don't miss this. On the other hand, this card also may be offering you a warning. Can you trust the people around you? Look beyond the surface and listen to your gut instincts. Remember to call on snake magic if you feel the need for protection, and know that this will keep you safe. So what's really interesting is the Black Tourmaline happens to be the choice for this card. And Black Tourmaline is a very protective stone. This sends evil thoughts back to the sender. This protects you against negative energy. I've created jewelry of Black Tourmaline. I wear it all the time. So again, you may be aware of your surroundings. Maybe there's someone in your circle of friends, maybe someone at work, maybe somebody in your family that might not be able to be trusted. So it's just a warning to keep in mind so you're not caught off guard. And of course, you may even want to choose a protective stone. It could be Black Tourmaline, it could be Black Obsidian. There's so many stones out there and crystals that you could use as protection. So what an interesting lineup there. If that wasn't synchronicity, I don't know what was. Moving on to the second card, we have horse. We have beautiful horses. We have a unicorn. And it says, care for others and let them be free. And this is Archangels Mary and Christiel. And what a beautiful, beautiful horse card. And the beautiful blue and peaceful energy that is emanating from this card is just automatically just like lifts you into a positive vibration. And if this card calls you to expand your heart center and focus on your noble qualities and aspirations, you're reminded that in order to honor others and let them be free, you must first respect yourself and set yourself free. So how we feel about ourselves reflects outwards. And if we're at peace with ourselves, more than likely we're going to be at peace with other people. If we're angry or holding resentments, we're likely to be disrespectful to other people. So tune in to the great universal angel Mary, and let her wonderful healing divine feminine light bathe you and dissolve the old. Then take decisions that shine with you and light you up. Visualize the full moon, or look at it if you can. Be aware of Archangel Christiel's shimmering milky white light extending to your third eye, and magnificent pure white unicorn walking along the light to touch you. This will start to activate your own personal great soul qualities. Watch a higher path unfold. So we want to be gentle with ourselves. We want to be gentle with others. We want to release any kind of negative feelings, any kind of resentment or toxicity, because truly it poisons us. Okay? Whenever we feel resentful or hateful towards somebody for something they've done to us, it doesn't hurt them. It only hurts ourselves. And a lot of the times it will manifest as illnesses in the body. So release. Okay? Release whatever resentments and release whatever toxic feelings, and be caring towards yourself and others. Come from a heart space and try to see the other person's point of view. And if you've chosen card number 3, the Angelite, the message for this week for you is the shark. And it said, lead as a powerful, peaceful warrior. Again, we have this theme going right into this next card about being peaceful. And this is Archangel Metatron and Jowls. And the shark card, at first when you see a shark, you automatically think of, oh, wow. You don't want to be out in the water when you see sharks coming. Of course not. But in this case, this shark is a very peaceful shark. There's nothing to fear here. You're called on to strengthen and discipline yourself. Claim your power and act as a calm, wise influence for the highest good of all. To do this effectively, you'll need to develop all 5 senses to tune into the needs of those around you. Because you are strong, sensitive, and important, you may have sacrificed yourself in some way for the common good. Your guidance is to examine your life and decide what brings you satisfaction. Bring more of these things into your life so that your wise leadership is founded on the feeling of personal contentment. And yes, we cannot overwork ourselves because we can't serve from an empty vessel. Again, this is like last week where, we were talking about leadership, people being influenced by us, people listening to what we're saying, watching what we're doing. And this is telling you, to be a very calm, wise influence for the highest good of all. We can't always put everyone before ourselves. We can't put ourselves before everyone. We've got to strike a happy medium where we have respect for all people, in our lives. And if those people around you are negative and toxic, I'm not saying to stay in a situation and make a doormat out of yourself. Of course, in that case, there may be people that you need to break off your connection with if it's bringing you down and lowering you to like a negative vibration. But you may want to be strong and sensitive, and do something you can for the highest good. Pay someone a compliment, something as simple as that. Do someone a favor and don't expect anything back in return. And you'll be so surprised how those things come back to you tenfold when you act in a loving, kind way. So beautiful, beautiful messages this week. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back.